You were gonna let a janitor get you a shot?
No, you were.
Then what were you doing?
Watching you make our horses. Which reminds me, can we get on with this, please?
Absolutely not.
There you see, you just can't handle the fact that I'm a woman.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Then I guess it doesn't embarrass you to stand there arguing with your pants down.
I don't have my...
Thank you.
You look like you're about to make trouble. They say, Bill Cosby, come in here a minute. Here's a man that groped a woman, they say, 30 years ago. It took that long for her nervous system to process where the hand was. 30 years later, she got the... Oh, damn!
Wake up, but you're coming off the leader shoes. Just did again, wrapping out loose and new. I got pretty close things. Call me this, call me that. Get everything, lay on you there. By the way that I'm high, but you get the step, get on. Like me. Let's be on that rock, 24/7 with somebody. Know your words, like you put it down, let's get all there. What is it? Really not wrong, saying things I love man. I was such a color booger, find this guy, I got some for you. See, folks, every day, I'm a shit, but I'm gonna say that this young. What's got what it takes from school? We need to be smooth and so smooth with a big degree. See, I'm a loner, but I don't only me and myself, don't feel all me. Always content, I'm all just too tough. You know, together, off the chat. Cause I'm the building, you know, cause I'm in my chest, so talented. So it's your mind, and I'm running this shit. Look at hands, everybody doing up those things. Get out and stay, that doesn't work too. Do what love. Nobody's real, the big nuts. What's up, y'all? Get a bunch of stuff. That's my speed, so get on. Get there, yeah, right now. But it goes, he said, get in. Man, should have done all the nigga. I just wanna let it be. Should've lost the joke. But I'm super good to take it up. Big way on the streets, nigga from the West Coast. Don't do it, on the show. For one thing, get a new fresh show to the nigga the week like at the beach. Cold. Moving on the show, on the way slow. Too rough, you don't see and say. Make it up, but I waste my time. Let's go, look at the room. You my girl, nigga, I'm coming to let me know. Go work, see something like that, just gotta work, just in me, control me, see it like you can be awesome, but see, that's the first thing I look at, your face is singing, I hope you admit it, it's my heritage, but like to the police, don't know about it, but I know what I'm doing, so I keep it real, so I stay in, and this won't stay, I'm a ton of president, come on, tell them for me, you know, the video, they was going on, thank you, if you ask somewhere, like right when you put it on we're riding inside the way almost off. You don't get you know what I mean? It's a blood 16. This is who you're trying to see. It's my baby, I'm gonna follow up. But like the beats are moving out around. It's too around. Let's go all together. Get this girl on the room. But we move. Not two. Do things that I see. Walk over. What was this side? Yeah, you baby, tell no lie, fake blue. Yeah, we're regulated. It was the asshole. You know what's funny, I said really. Yeah, baby, all about these silly. If you get it, I ask you who. Look at the little one that you really see the phone. Got busy, and like a daddy, she got a fasty. She was pushing the press, she killed the rest. Because in line, she was the best. Chopping all over me, just like a baby. Significance can't be sound so addictive. And you got it, you so singing to me. No matter what the word, all I got is like that. I'm the type always run around, that's why I said now. Always right, so you gotta do this here. I'm sure I'll be like, you know, that you always relax, they're like me. And if I'm back in full of the shit, I'm the shit. moving like shit, I'm moving like a pin. Do it yesterday, I could be girls today, and make it a pin. Once she old, hit close till I get the good rose, beat the hoe. Got a hoe like clothes, don't be yo, that's a deal. Forget how you feel, you feel the rest, gotta hang on the tail. That when it's time on you, I'm gonna say what's you up, got a who you do, just know who let it show. Yo, it's smooth, yeah, you know, and it's you go, it's the intro, just keep rapping, keep playing, give me enough, but I know, and when I'm doing this, I'm going to go, now she mine, oh, nigga, you, when it figures, take it, that's the way it is, when I'm ready, when I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, that's the way I'm doing it all the time, I'm with it, and it's a split time, from the sky to that half spot, doing everything for me, I'm a nigga with enough, yeah, something you don't have, go ahead and see it, I love you when I ask, all you done, it's a scene, you was tired, you was working, I need to do all of this, I was not even like a nigga, they got you all up, go to the field, you doing this, yeah, so proud, so yeah, I'm a nigga, this, then I'm messaging, and this is that, oh, it, my life, I'm a sword, you're a sword, man, I'm just never me, focus, coming in, this thing's all right, you're the first thing, all that, oh, yeah. That's what we call it. Like Moses, I mean, like he just doesn't want to move it. I always do it. You just move it yourself over the bill. Like Tyson, put it out there. I just got to wait. I don't play. This is the chicken wing. I'm going to stay with the sauce. I'm going to take deep in. I'm rapping. I'm dancing. I'm stay. There's no way. There's no girls stay home today. Don't want you to hear that now. No, that's good. The others. I got to stop. Oh, yes, I do. When I'm looking for a fight, nigga, I'm like, oh, that's the sun. Go hit it up. That's all you make. Oh, this is cool. Oh, it's cool. Like the worst thing with this piece, got shit, got stop. Oh, no, when I shake, when the legs on the legs, when the hip away. Never think it was me, it's the away. That's why, with the snake, why I'm getting this. Don't shake my hand, I'm like a woman in here, never know the fear. Know what I want to know, the fear, I'm like, you need to tell. That shit was easy, because I'm good. All the stuff, all the things are amazing. Oh, yeah. Thank y'all. Woo!
That's remix.
Remix, that's right. That's a West Coast version.
That's that Malphite.
Thank you.
Y'all, that was Malcolm.
Still around. Yes. Anyways, my work in Branson. Okay. I'll give it an extended mix.
Got it, M-A-L-C-O-L-M, baby. L-M. Stop, this is my time. You ready for Valentine's Day in a couple hours, y'all? You ready for Valentine's Day? What? You might go crazy this one. Stop. Let's see what's happening. Let's get to it. This is a spotlight for ladies, always fucky, devastating, living out. Supposed to be this, it's just that way. So they're confident in the purchasing, but they can be feeling with me. Like I show up, the books here, eat my chop talk, get a school nigga, live me my soul alive. Live like for a high for suicide. Cause just watch you up like tide. This ain't like a story, this house, come drive. All great like Boston place. Being here when I'm not robbing. All rappers, I'm getting fucked out of the one cold. Don't real rap, do it to the game, do it for myself. Not no friends alone, but I'm lonely in myself. Home still on me now. Always have to L, I'm just too tough. But I'll get like fuck that chat. Cause I'm living the fuck and keep it all beats floating in my chest. So talented, look at your niggas get mine. Girl, pop this shit, look at him and right good out. Little strangers, yeah, stay clever, I wanna do. To a mother, spit rhymes with my girls, big West mother, y'all. Get a bus, do this bus, see it, show it all. Give the ass, yeah, right now. 16, just move the price. People don't follow up. I like to be so tuned in out there. It's too right. There's a law here. Simple in this world with the road. But we move. Move not to. Yndks not see. Walk to. Soon as we walk over, step to the side. Say how you doing, baby? Can't go on past me, cool. That's broke. Fucking baby. They walk to the asshole. She thought it was funny. I'm so really. Baby, no, baby. All about to be silly. She get it through. I act cool. Look at her. You took us in your heart. Got busy. And like daddy, she act nasty. Too rich, fresh, too rich. You feel like she's a bitch. Get out. Choppers all over me just like baby. Just a listen to JP. Sounds fully hated. You gotta do so. Just sing it on baby. It be with me. No matter what the world. Falls in that. It's feeling like that. I'm so type always. All girls like that. Smart said yeah. Always right. So do what you gotta do. See I'm shooting me. I do the whole of you. Awesome best, awesome next. Get it right to me. Let me start packing full of the trip. I'm the shit. Hold my tip. Hold like a pit. Do it for yesterday. The girl ain't nigga. Was she old? Kid was trying to give her a good roll. Got my leg on real. That's the deal. Don't care how you feel. Kicks around. Now I think I'm on that. That himself again. But I'm getting loose to a yuck. Got plenty of juice. There's no much up. Yuck. Best in school didn't look it though. As you know, here's the intro. Touch it. We girls will be funny. Give you nothing but fun. Give you nothing but fun. Nothing but fun. Give you nothing but fun. Give you nothing but fun. Look at this.
Bill Cosby's a good man. I love Bill Cosby. He's my brother too. He's older than Mike Dyson. He's a senior. He's paid some dues. And we're all evolving. He may have said at one time that he's not a spokesperson for the hurt of his people. You know, don't bring that to me. He speaks through a different medium. He's the Cosbys. He's trying to show us we're functional families rather than dysfunctional families. And he has some control over the script, and so he writes things in. He has Malcolm's picture behind him in some of the scenes. He's trying to do his part where he is, but he don't want nobody to make him a spokesperson, because then you hurt his reality. He got to play ball with who he playing ball with in order to stay on the TV, make the money so he can funnel some money to Fisk and funnel some money to the historically black colleges and universities. So I don't fault any of us like that. He was speaking to black people like I'm speaking to you, but the press is here. I don't know what they're going to write tomorrow. I haven't got no control over your pen, so you gonna write what you planning to write. But if you come with a piece,
Get out of here! Because you're a piece of shit! Now get the out of here and let people move! Who the do you think you are? You're in the wrong area! I know her!
Say it again.
I know
Please don't ever.
Get your...
Stop this. Touch me. Listen. Leave right now. Leave right now.
Get the off me! You piece of
Call me a again. That's the one who's in the wrong. Back off. Dude, he's fine. Get out of here. He's not where
I'm not moving! Get that fucking out of here! You!
Wow. Wow.
Cause I live here, boy. Wow. I just moved my car to the other side of the street, and he doubled back. Yes, in my house.
Hold up, don't go in. Don't go in yet. Don't go in. Don't go in.
What are you doing? Don't touch me, dude. What did you stopping for?
Why are you looking
Why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because I jumped out.
You jumped out the car real quick and kept looking back at the car.
I just moved my mom's car, bro. What you want?
Brother.
What you want?
Be a gentleman. Do you have ID?
What you want? Yeah, in my house.
You can't report me. I want to ask you for ID.
In my house.
Okay. What's your name?
What you just turned back around for? Hmm? What you turned back around for?
What is going on?
Nothing. I just
Because I got dreads? Because I got dreads? I'm a black man with dreads? Yo, he just stopped and turned around. Yo, he stopped, turned around, and asked me why I got out the car, though.
Yeah.
He said I look suspicious. Man, you better get up out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Listen, man.
All you gotta do is calm down.
You got ID, man? Is that inside?
It's in my house.
Alright, what's your name, man?
It's in my house.
That's fine.
I don't have to tell you my name. What do you want my name for? Why do you want
It
my
don't
name?
have to go like this.
What did he stop for?
It don't have to go like this.
What did you stop for?
Oh, man.
Okay,
Yo, he just profiled me, though?
No, what did he do?
No one's profiling
You
you.
just profiled me.
Listen, can I speak?
Talk to him. I ain't do nothing.
Can I speak? What did you do?
So basically, man, what happened is I'm driving by. He's like staring, waiting for me to leave, and kind of slow down and peek. And then just as I get to the next drive over there, he like jumps out of the car, starts walking, looking back at the car real quick. I wasn't sure what was going on with the car.
All he did was move my
Man, don't get up out of here, bro.
Man, I got no problem going through the car. Now the issue is he's not giving me his name.
Hey, what time? It's not an issue. What did you stop for?
Come on, don't
Look,
do this to me.
what time it say to switch sides of the street? And what time is it? Ain't nobody be 7 o'clock?
You can listen to your
You want to give me a ticket?
Come on, you don't have to do this.
What is he
Calm
doing?
down. It's not that necessary.
Not necessary. You know what I mean?
Why you look so hostile?
Please.
No, it's hostile right
And
now.
it's his voice trembling
Can
because
we
he's
calm
nervous.
down? No.
He sound nervous. His voice trembling.
Could we stop and start over?
I'm good with it now.
Could we start over, please? There's no reason for any of this.
You trespassing.
No, you're not. Could you stop? Just
What's your
stop.
last name, man? Just
Stop.
give me your name and date of birth now.
For what? For what?
What are we getting information for?
For what?
Kind of information to do.
No, you're not getting my name because I didn't do anything.
It's people versus divorce. I have the lawful right to approach him and ask him for identity. If he
I
can't,
belong the right not to give you my information if I didn't do anything.
that's fine. You were in the car. He was in a car. So now he's.
Oh, what?
In the car, he is both. He doesn't.
Wow.
All he did was move my car.
Move the car.
You're saying that's all I did. I believe you.
No, I know that's all he did because
I believe you.
I'm tired. I'm getting off of work. And I didn't want to go move the car till 6 o'clock.
My boy, if I did something, I wouldn't sit there and wait for you. Like, what are you talking about?
So what are you going to do with it? That's what he wants to
Just
know.
write my
I know
notebook
that.
and leave.
So what? No, I want, that's my name.
And then identify him to do
That's my name.
That's your name.
No, that's my name.
Stop.
Thanks for the last name.
N-A-P-I-E-R. Please, this don't have to happen.
N-A-P-I-E-R.
Yes.
And his first name?
Yo, ain't this some shit?
Patrick, yes.
What's his middle?
No, middle is Patrick.
What's his first name?
Listen.
Yo, I walked out the door.
A.
Yo, I walked out the door for 5 seconds. And I got profile. I walked out the door for 5 seconds to move the car across the street. And he just turned back around and asked me, what am I doing getting out the car?
Just
You
stop.
see this? Thank
11:23
you, bro. Thank
All
you, man.
this is unnecessary.
Where you
Now,
think?
please don't add to the hostility, please. Because now it sounds like sarcasm going to sarcasm.
It is.
He's trying.
It's profiling.
No, but right now.
It's profiling.
But see, right now we're communicating, and it seems like now y'all starting to go at it.
Because then he just asked for my name, write it in his book, and walk off.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, hey man,
Man, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I ain't got nothing to say to you, man.
Okay.
This phone ain't working. It don't work. It's not on. It ain't got no number.
Let's look at
It don't got no number.
It looks like it's functional though.
Yeah, it got a camera. It don't got a number.
Are we done?
Man, we're good. I appreciate you being so far.
Thank you.
It was just request for information at this point. You didn't have to get to this point, but obviously this is what we deal with when we're trying to do it.
This what you do.
What did he do, though?
This.
I said it was suspicious.
Yo, get in the house. Come on.
Suspicious to me. That's all I wanted to stop
Come on.
right here.
Let's go.
It got to him.
Peace.
Come
You can go ahead. Wait a minute. You don't control me. Go.
God, if his mouth all tight, got. Who
You
you talking to?
making shit hostile for no reason.
in the house. What's your mom?
Watch your
No,
mouth.
you really making stuff hostile.
All right. Man. We back. See, you have to understand these games, you know what I'm saying? It's called it's called it's called reformed slavery. Slavery was never abolished, it was just reformed. It was you know, they got prisons full of black people, Mexicans, and the only way they can get them in prison is to find them. You know, you go find them. You go to work. You put your uniform on. Your police uniform. If you're the police or detective or anything, fireman, post office, you know, city worker, government worker. You have to understand they all work together. This is a democracy of of no racial profiling because slavery, never was abolished, it was reformed. So you're gonna have things where if you're a black man and you're not doing something that looking like you're doing something productive, you can't just go out there and you know look in your kind of way, acting in certain ways. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. And of course, if you're black, they're gonna they're gonna come get you, or at least try. If not, if all else fails, you have to understand these people got jobs. They got jobs, and if they can make and if they can make a quota the easiest way they can, or even the hardest way, it don't matter, because you have to understand they get medals for this. They get they get points. They get money. They get raises. They get depending um depending on what they do out there, because their job is to make an arrest. That's it. Their job ain't just to go out there and make everything so peaceful. No, their job is to make arrests. Arrest Negroes, black people, Mexicans, white trash, anybody that can fit the prison, the prison population. Can go in there and if all else fails, you might have a warrant. Run your name. That's why you ask for his name. Just find out if you got warrants. Because if you got warrants, now you know where he live at. So people have to understand that I mean it was the stuff that I see in society, and stuff like this. I was raised like this in the '70s and the '80s. Y'all just now catching up to what I do. You're just now catching up to me. I tried to, I didn't try. Believe me, I didn't try. I just did it. I came back to the hood and 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 where I was made, and I came back and just to live, and people treated me like a wet food stamp. Black people, you know. At least I'm not saying that they did it on purpose. They might have did it just to mess with me, just to find out if I am the police or whatever. But no, I was just living. I was raised in Orange County. So people. I'm talking this is back in the mid '90s. Or actually earlier than that, because I started in the East Coast when I was overseas and over in the Midwest, even Oklahoma, New York. So people would mess with me, right? They would always find out why I talk so conservative. I talk way more conservative than they back then than I do now. But I don't know. It's just frustrating to see this, how the stuff that I see people, my people, or just anybody, act a certain way, and don't realize that these police have branched out of Orange County and just went on and had the same thought pattern. I don't think they were like that back then. I think they had a different understanding where I was from, because I've been places where the cops will park their car at their house, even in the hood, even here where I live out here in California, they will in L.A. They will park their car at their home. They would bring their cop car at their home. Orange County wasn't doing that. They were there. I never seen it like that. You know, they were it was a whole different type of system out there. But I'm just trying to let people know that yeah, it's a cold game, and I know and I know it seems wrong, cause it is wrong. But but what you have to understand is you can do what you want to do. You make your own choice. That's not what I'm trying to say. What you should do. I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is what this is really all about. This is all about population control. Population control. That's all it is. You know, people and pops gotta make arrests to take a chance. You know, take a chance to do. These people ain't these cops ain't doing this on their own. They do this because that's their job. They're trained like that. They're trained, you know, and I've had black officers treat me the way they wouldn't treat somebody who might be darker. So they treat me any old kind of way, you know, just to say, okay, I'm gonna treat him because he's a light skinned black male. I'm black, but since I can't be like, okay, I can't be like, you know, I can't be for my people, or be only for against white people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be against him. So don't think it's a black officer or whatever is any different, because he could be just the same, because it's all about skin color. That's what they look at. They look at skin color depending on who they are, depending on what their skin color is. So it's hard, it's hard to explain, because I've been through things. I'll be like, man, come on, you know damn well you wouldn't stop me if I would for something like this. You know, one time I was walking. This is when I first came to the hood. When I first came, and this hood actually out here in California, and I was walking down the street going to the store, and I was like, I think I was off Manchester and Hoover or something, because I lived on Hoover Street, and the cop and I crossed the street, and I didn't even cross a busy street. I crossed a residential street that was kind of next to a busy street, and he came and gave me a jaywalking ticket. A motorcycle cop, black dude. You know, and I was like, you came over here to give me a ticket for jaywalking when this is not even a busy street. This is a residential street. But you have to understand, his job, he has to make a quota. He has to make a quota, so he trying to get off work. He trying to, you know, do his rounds or whatever. So hey, I'm gonna get him. You know, he probably got some money. He probably look like he got something, or at least I find out who he is. I mean, if he's this, he's that, it don't matter. They take their chances. Cops ain't nothing but people. They're regular people like anybody else. And I understand that that a lot of people, we know that's why we mess with them. But you have to understand, when you do that, when you kind of mess around with the police, and you might be right, but somebody else might be wrong. Somebody else might be wrong. So they're gonna take all that what you did, mess around with him, mess around with him. He gonna and you clean, and then he go off and take that frustration on somebody else. They might kill them or shoot them. So basically, what I'm saying is, I want us to just be straight by the book like them. Control your emotions. I know it's frustrating because I be getting mad. I got mad today, you know, at my own mother, you know, because she said something to me, and then I was arguing. This is on the phone. And I said something to her, but I apologize, Mom. I shouldn't have said that to you, you know, and I love you, but I want people to understand that with these police, This is all about population control. And everybody's in on it. Not just them. They can get calls from the mailman, the mail woman, the city workers, gas company, electric company. These people all work. They go out there. They work these jobs. All they gotta do is make a call. If they see something going on and see it for a suspicious person, they just call the cops. They push a button. They probably got little devices on their phone or some kind of walkie-talkie. I don't know. They push a button and the cops come. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But think about it. If these people all work for the government, the city, this is all. They all work together. Police don't just go. So sometimes police be called in. Might be called in for somebody up there working on a pole, something. He might be on top of a light pole, working and see something over there, and then call the cops. You be like, why they call the cops on me? Because they're not gonna tell you this person over here working on the pole called them. So I want us to understand we have to be conscious about what we're doing at all times. Now he might have been messing around with the police. He might have saw the police and acting stupid and everything. But when you do stuff like that, cause I've done it. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I did it one time when I was over this girl I was with, her a girlfriend I had, and I was living in Orange County. She actually lived in Newport Beach, or either Newport Beach or Costa Mesa, like on the borderline, and she had nice area, real nice area, and I was waiting outside. We was gonna go to Denny's, because we had left from going out somewhere, right? So we went to we were going to go to Denny's. So I was in the car waiting in the car, and while I was waiting in the car, I saw the cops go by, and so what I did was